me no more.
Yo, it's your boy Wayne, man. Back with another episode of Saynomo, man. We sitting here with shit, man. When I think of this dude, man, a special guest today, man. Like for real, when I think of this dude, I think of a person that puts his city on. You know what I mean? A person that literally, when you hear his name, you gotta think about where he's from first. You know what I mean? You're talking about repping your city. You know what I mean? I'm sitting here with my man 50 Tyson, man.
Yo, what's good, man? How's it going, man? You know, appreciate for having me on here, man. You know, it's all love. It's an honor, man. You already know, man. Minnesota finest, man. You already know.
That's dope. I'm gonna get straight into it, bro. What how was your feeling when you first went? Did you like try to go viral, or was you just kind of messing around? Like, what was you doing? What was
Like back in 09, at the age of 16, it was around February 09. My non saying, you know, I was just doing the freestyle on my Kodak camera. At first, I was just doing it for fun, though. You know, I was just around. MySpace was around at the time, and I was just freestyle, man. I was just making stuff up with all blue, all red, want to be a ball player with the Tony Jr. and all this other stuff. And then, you know, I was like, peace out. And I was like, right now, 16, and on the age level, I was like, remixing all this man the third. And then I just literally just throw it on there on YouTube. And then a year later, oh man, I was in school, and then people was telling me like, man, you was on TV yesterday, you was featured on Touch.0, and people was like, oh, Kevin Hart, my sister called me downstairs, was like, hey, Kevin Hart did a video, a freestyle about you. I was like,
how'd that make you feel when you saw Kevin do that, man? Was that like a like that? I know that had to be like a surreal type of feeling, like.
Man, you know, man, it was first I just got too excited, man. Like, I couldn't stop laughing for a bit, though, man. I just stopped dying, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and then the only thing I could say, man, and then from there, you know, when I was 17, man, and everything, my junior year, that's why I started taking it serious. Cause, you know, I started realizing the fan base and the 50 Tyson logo starting to come around, and people start making merchandise about 50 Tyson. Like, you know, that's why I realized people was wondering what Twin City was about. What you mean by Twin City? What's Twin City? I'm like, nah, yeah, Twin City represent man, St. Paul, but I'm Minneapolis. So, and I'm from Minneapolis. Like, it's like people getting confused. Like, what you mean by you from Twin City? I'm like, no, Twin City is just we were all everybody from different parts of Minnesota represent the Twin City. You know what I'm saying? But you know, at the same time, man, only thing I could say, man, you know, man, when I was doing it, I was just literally making up freestyles, just creating my own thing in my head, and around that time I was just messing around.
So you probably did. So that's crazy, man. That just shows you the power of the internet. You know what I mean? You pick up a phone, next thing you know, your fan base is. Because when I look at you, man, a lot of people here, they want a fan base. You know what I mean? You have arguably probably the biggest fan base in Minnesota, and I don't even think people know that. Well, people know that. I don't think you. Do you realize that?
No, I realized that. I already know it though. You know, like with the million-some views, and then I even have a lady screaming out her window. It was like around August 2010. She was like, that was right after I did the I Ain't Gonna Lie music video. I think it was before then or after. She was like, hey, you a celebrity now, 50. You a celebrity now. This man the third, and then I just took that as like, man, as a use
validation.
Validation. Use that as advantage. Like, okay, cool. Now I got something to prove. Now I gotta really let people know what I'm about.
Right.
Let my word out. Put my story out, and let you know. And then after that, you know, that's why I just take it to a whole nother level with it though. And then even though it was already underground, just doing their thing. But me personally, I just did something like nobody never done before. I never thought many years of what I would be featured on Ricky Smiley. Never thought I'd be featured on Touch.0 and all this other stuff. And then a lot of celebrities talk about me around the world and stuff. And then first I said to myself, man, dang, the whole world know about 50 Tyson.
Man,
that's why I was like, dang, 50 Tyson put it on, man, Minnesota. They was like, by the time, like, it was an underground rapper, man, named Mr. Unknown. He was like, man, 50, we finally got somebody to put Minnesota on, because we bet y'all wait for somebody to take Minnesota like for a long time.
Fact, 50. Man.
And he was like, man, like, cause he was like 50. When I found out you was getting on, I was like, oh man, like he said that like, man, 50, I did this, like, yes.
Yeah.
Like, finally we got somebody put Minnesota right back.
I mean, like, besides like Prince, man, like you don't think about, you know what I mean? Like from Minnesota.
Yeah,
I think of two people. I think of you and I think of Prince, and that's crazy.
Pretty much though.
That's about it.
Prince.
I'll be thinking you're right. Yeah,
like Prince was the first one though. Like he did with the pop back in the 80s. You know, he put First Avenue on the map. And you know what I'm saying? I give him credit though, but like he was one of those people who put on for Minnesota too as well. But when I did it in a whole nother bracket
different way.
with the rapping thing, and then with the autism awareness. A lot of people thought I live with autism. I was like, oh, Billy Tyson live with autism, and then I was just like, okay, cool.
You brought a lot of awareness to autism too, man.
Yeah,
that's what's
man.
up.
Yeah, man, it was definitely. That's how I was just like, you know what? Let me like take that to the next level, man. Let me show people what it's about. Let me show them what I can do.
And that's really what it is to me, man, because like it's bigger than, like you said, it's bigger than the rapping stuff. Like that's like real life motivation. You know what I mean? Like that's changing the world type motivation. So I wanted to salute you for that, brother, for real, man, because a lot of people don't get their flowers while they're here. So we gonna make sure we gonna get you gonna get yours here. You know what I mean? From Saynomo for sure.
Man, most definitely, man. Appreciate it.
Salute.
But yeah, man. All right, let's switch gears a little bit, man. How you been feeling about all these versus battles that's been going on lately? You know, as far as 2020 with the rappers and the music and all that.
Like when I first heard about the versus battle, man, I'm saying I saw the one with Gucci and Jeezy, man. At first I thought it was because I don't know if they cool in real life or they was just.
That was weird for me, man.
Like, I don't know. It was just something funny about the
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I know they had a real beat back in the day though. Back in like 09, was it 09 to 08?
I think it was like 06.
06.
Wait, 06, man.
I'm tripping now. It was like it had.
I mean, no, you were close though. And the thing is, like you said, it was funny. I remember after that happened, me and this dude spoke on the phone for like 15 minutes after that, just talking, just putting out everything out in the air, because like when you play, like it's music and then there's street stuff, and it was like when you put them two and two together, that's just bad blood. But from that, but yeah, I agree. So you kind of didn't, you kind of wasn't feeling that one. Did you see any other versus battles?
Like I saw one versus battle with here in Minnesota. Like far as versus battles with mainstream, I didn't see very often because I don't know the Keisha Cole and the other person ever did it though.
Ashanti, did they do it? Who won?
I think they did do
Who won?
I didn't watch it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Y'all know who won?
Watch it, and I'm biased.
Red, I know who won that.
I would think E40 and Too Short.
Ashanti won?
E40 and Too Short did it.
E40 and she's okay.
But they were really promoting the album though. They had a joint album coming out like a couple days later.
Yeah, man.
So they was really promoting the joint album.
Yeah, T-Pain was like the first one to do the verses.
He was.
T-Pain versus
Was it Timberland? Nah,
No,
it was
no.
Timberland and Swiss Beats, I think.
No, it was
Swiss Beats is bored. He just battling anybody.
What was it? What was the nigga that used to be with Birdman? Was it that nigga that used to be
Lil
with
Wayne?
Birdman?
Oh yeah, what
He
you
that make the beats.
Yeah, Manny Fresh.
Manny Fresh.
Facts.
That was the first one.
Nah, that was
Manny Fresh.
That was probably one of the dopest ones. That was probably one of the dopest ones.
That was classic right there, man.
How you feel about doing the verses? Would you ever do one if the opportunity came?
Yeah, man. Like people been telling me about it. Like,
verses.
when would I do versus battle with JJ Fish? You know, that's
Man,
the
what's up, man? Can we set that up?
For 50?
JJ's not ready, man. Can we set that up, man? Hey, we about to set that up somehow. We gonna put that in the universe. You know what I mean?
I would love to be the Don King of that.
Oh, come on, you can do it. Let's get that into an existence, man. You know what I mean? Like, for real. You gotta hold it.
Tyson.
No. Come on, 50. You gotta hold it down for Minnesota when we do this, man. You know we gonna bring everybody out for you.
Most definitely.
All right, I hear that.
Yeah, most definitely, because that's what a lot of people was like, man, because I started seeing flyers and people was like, man, 50 Tyson, JJ Fish need to battle. And then first I said to myself, like I was telling people, man, I wouldn't mind doing it, though. Whoever set it up, whoever gets sponsored, whatever, man, I said, let's make it happen.
Hell yeah.
Y'all heard that here first, man. So we gonna literally we gonna do something, man. We gonna figure something out, man. So y'all heard it here. I got my money on 50. You know what I mean? You know the vibes, man. You know how we come in.
All day.
Definitely contacting JJ Fish's manager as soon as this is over.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna put that universe. We're gonna see if they serious or not. You know, I don't want to make it light skin, dark skin, but 50's dark skin. JJ's light skin. So if you don't want it, we understand. You know what I mean?
Big fact.
But anyway, we all black anyway.
Sponsored by Summer Brewery.
Yeah, man.
What's like for you what have you been working on as far as in like doing the 2020? I know like me and you was talking earlier before we started doing this, like about you know, working on music. You got unreleased music.
Man.
What's that been about?
Man, when it comes down to release the music, I know like last year, 2020, man, I released like 12 music videos, man, I'm saying. And you know, when it's a lot of them on YouTube, I can check out like Heartless, Mostly Money, man, and man, Stop Blowing Up My Phone, man. I got so many hit music videos and songs, you know, now and like how it was 10 years ago, but people still throwing numbers like that, tuning in like that, like man, 50 Tyson coming back.
You got a real fan base.
Yeah, man, I'm saying most definitely, because them comments be flooded all the time, man. Like every time they see my name in that bracket, and then 2021 though, you know what I'm saying. Most of the songs I do got like few music video shoots lined up real soon. Okay. I'm finna do, and then I got more songs in the studio I'm finna record too, man. And once people do that, once people hear that, man, you know it's finna go crazy, man. Only thing I can say, man, stay tuned, keep it tuned. 2021, the year's up, we coming, man.
All right, man. Y'all heard him, man. Y'all heard him, man. Revenge season, man. He coming back. RIP like Kobe. He coming back like Kobe did that one season, man. He's coming back, man.
Yeah, remember.
You know it. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. How you feel about industry as far as like influence? Do you got like industry influences? Do you have like a person that you listen to right now? Like, you know what I mean? Like, do you keep in tune with like the newest albums, the hottest albums of this year, or you kind of just stay in your lane?
Like when it comes down to new generation, man, like you know, like as far as myself, I stay in my own world all the time, because I do me. I don't entertain a lot of people too much, you know. On my personal level, I'm really to myself. Especially on the business level, keep every music to myself. It ain't like how things was like 10 years ago. Like, 'cause, you know, I kind of switched everything up 10 years later. You know, the new 50 Tyson to the point I got more new music. It's gonna be pretty much solo. Like, you know what I'm saying, things gonna be completely different. But when it comes down like the new generation, like I do listen to a few new generation. I see a lot of people killing it, man. Like it's a lot of them, man. Like I see like Annalie Chopper, man, Roddy Ricch, man. Like man, like Jay Youngin, man, Blueface, all the man. Young boy, man.
You like Blueface?
Yeah, I like. I listen to a lot of the young generation music. I salute them, Trippie Redd, all of them. I salute all of them. And underground rappers who's coming up in Minnesota, like they trying to get heard more. Like the only person in Minnesota who I can see who's finna make something happen, probably John Ray. You know, John Ray's like the only.
Yeah, that's the nigga with the perk dick nigga, the perk like, dick song, right? Get the name of
he's like
and that's a terrible. And that song bang crazy, man.
I remember watching it though, like man, bro going crazy. I've been knowing bro since like 2011 or 12. I remember me and bro used to talk all the time about doing. We used to talk about doing the song and the music video.
Oh, so you grew up? You grew up with him?
No. We come from the same area.
Okay.
We never grew up knowing like that. I don't know him like that.
Okay, but like just the city
we
love.
We all come from the north area though, but like you know, I remember we used to talk like, man, we need to do a track for it. We need to put something together. Like, man, let's do it. Let me know. You know, we gonna make it happen sooner or later.
All you gotta do is put it in existence, man. It's gonna happen.
Like he's like the only rapper finna make blow in Minnesota though. I see it, and he's like the only one so far. Even though it's more rapping, but I see him.
It's some dope. It's some dope artists here, man. I feel like Minnesota's about to have its. I feel like 2021 about to be big for Minnesota as far as like artists. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. I give them credit though. You know, Minnesota do got some nice artists. I support all of them. I know Mac Herb doing his thing, and I know everybody is though, man. I start seeing like, man, Minnesota Fats, man, Tavante was, man. I'm saying like people like Minnesota, man, Bantam Sick, man. People like, man, the Riff. Not like so far. I support everybody, man. I say whoever's doing their thing, Carson Blue, man, Jay Solo, man. You know, I support all of them too. Like Shot Chocolate, man. You know, SK by the way, everybody, mostly all the underground rappers, Minnesota.
There's a lot of them,
trying to make it happen.
Can you see yourself if you had to pick like three artists from Minnesota? Who would you, if you had to pick three that you could work with or be on a song with? Who would it be? Whether it's music or anything.
Man, when it comes down to doing songs, I work with John Ray, Minnesota Fats. I work with like people like Tavante Woods. You know, so I work with them. You know, people I've been supporting, have respect for them in the game, most definitely.
How about outside of Minnesota? Is there people outside of Minnesota that you kind of?
Man, oh yeah, it's a few underground rappers outside of Minnesota too. You know what I'm saying? I know them and stuff. You know, I never met them in person.
Right.
I couldn't say too much.
Right.
I ain't familiar with the names too much, but
say no more,
you know
man.
what I'm saying.
Long, you know what I mean? Because you got, a lot of people know you, and you may not know a lot of people. You know what I mean? That's that shit that comes.
People would know
with
me as Philly Tyson every day, and I'd be like, man, thank you, appreciate you looking. But like, man, but when it comes to me knowing them, I'd be like, damn.
What's the craziest thing like a fan has done like to you like in all your years since you went viral? Like what's like as far as like them walking up to you, crazy fan stories?
Man, I'll give you a crazy fan story. Like back in I would say like around summertime, around June or July. Oh man, like 2010, a crazy fan came up to me out of nowhere. He started like, oh my gosh, you Philly Tyson? He literally ran up to me like said, I want a picture with you, and boom. It was just like we was at downtown Minneapolis where the movie theater used to be,
right?
Applebee's and all that.
Yo, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
He take the picture with him.
Yeah, I took the picture.
Was he kind of aggressive though when he walked up? Was he kind of like at first when you kind of like?
Nah, he wasn't aggressive, but he was just getting too hyped. And that was a crazy one though, man. And then I will never forget the moment though, man. I remember one time I was at around 2013. I was at Deja Vu. You know what I'm saying? And around that time, I was like 20. I was young as hell back then, and then a white female fan, she was a stripper up, and I don't know her carrying the pay. I was already with a couple people, and then she came up, she started hugging me and started like going crazy, like, oh my God, I can't believe that's really, really you. And this man, the third, she was telling me about the stripper, man. I'm gonna be honest, this girl was not.
Took it down, didn't you?
Like she was just attracted. This girl was not. Like when she was dance and strip for people, she was just literally stare and look at me though.
It's like you got like a little, a real fan, an only fan, nigga.
Only fan.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, the only fan be jumping though, man.
Let's take a shot to the only, the 50's only fan, man.
Only fan. You know.
Kavichi though, nigga, you fucking my words up. No. Oh yeah, I make up words, yo. I make up words. Y'all don't be offended. But yeah, man. Yeah, that's definitely sound like an OnlyFans fan. You know what I mean? Like you said you worked at Deja. You was at Deja Vu too.
Yeah.
What's like in all your years living here? Like, what's the best strip club here to you in all your years living here?
Like I would say like the best strip club. I would say Argy's and Pyramid.
Pyramid closed.
Man, Pyramid was something though. You know what he like
No, Pyramid closed.
It's closed, but I know what
you look like. Wait, Pyramid's closed.
No, Pyramid closed.
Yeah, it's closed, but that shit was cold though.
Okay,
that shit was lit when it was out. Yeah.
When's the last time you been out to the strip club?
Man, it's been, I would say it's been probably like almost I would say like a year or two.
Because of COVID or just because you just wasn't feeling it?
Like it was before the COVID, but I would say like at least like one or two.
Do you still be going out during COVID?
Man, like ever since COVID-19 happened, man, I just been staying at the crib, just been freestyling, just been coming up, writing music and stuff.
I've been seeing you on your porch, man. What you be doing? Your daily music stuff on the porch?
Yeah, I just be freestyle, coming up with ideas with songs and stuff, man.
I get a lot of views, man.
Yeah. I would say like around last year, March 2020, that's when my live started getting booming.
Yeah, your live be
crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then people like that freestyle I do most of the time with the Halo versus Halo. Even though I never did the real song of it. And then, you know what I'm saying? And then that's when I was just like, man, let me go crazy with it though, man, and then do that Halo for the last time. I used to say that for my freestyle every time I go on Facebook Live, man. Ever since I've been on Facebook Live, I've just been going booming, and then just go crazy with it. To get what the fans wanted though. My numbers do be going up with the views. I be having like at least like 700 some people. The last time the most number I had was like at least 4,000 some people watching my live.
Yeah, you going crazy.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
this shit crazy. I'm trying to break a record.
They all want to see 50 Tyson, man.
What's like some of your main goals of you? What you're trying to do this year, like 2021? If you had to make like some new goals, like what would it be?
Like my main goal, even though I'm doing music too, but even though my main goal right now is like getting to the movie actor, man.
You trying to get an actor?
Yeah, man.
Push for that, bro. For real.
Yeah, I know, man. I'm trying to step into that though, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna wait, give it like 2 more years, and I'm gonna step switch it up to the whole nother level.
Hey, do that now. Do it now. I'm telling you, do it now. Keep on pursuing the acting now. You only live once, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Do it now, man. Just don't even second guess yourself. Do it now. I'm telling you.
Most definitely. Yeah,
you're gonna be closer. You're gonna be closer to where you want to be.
Sure, I understand.
You bitch. What the fuck?
I was like,
I don't know what's going on. Yeah, you know, Siri's a cop. You know what I mean? We don't trust them. But anyway, yeah, keep on doing that, man. Pursue your dreams.
I don't understand.
Because you have to just keep on, you know what I mean? You gotta just pursue it while you can. Don't wait. But you know, then again, move at your own pace. You know what I mean?
Most definitely. Yeah. Movie acting. Yeah, you're right. You never know. I probably do now because you know what I'm saying. Because that's my next goal. Because I already got the music thing going, worked out and everything. Now I got to step into the movie. A lot of people know me on that side. Like that would be like that.
Like comedy movies type shit, or like what you thinking? Like serious drama movies? What you thinking?
I was thinking about like comedy because I am more like a half comedian though. Like
I mean,
you got jokes.
You got some jokes, I know.
Because like the stuff because I be joking a lot and stuff outside on a personal level with people just sometimes, but not all the time.
Okay.
I be more serious most of the time too. I could say some jokes, some half shit, make motherfuckers laugh. Okay, cool.
I can see you in a drama.
Like
I can see you in a real
like drama.
Yeah,
like
see that.
Right. Real, no, real shit though. Like real. That's for real though. Like romance, like you know, I try to get into a lot. I really try to do a lot as possible. It could be PG-13, rated R, TVMA, whatever.
You ever like it be like done like skits or anything like that with people? Like you ever think about like working with like Steph Weezy or what's the other dude in Minneapolis? Tangy?
Wayne?
Tangy G, yeah. Tangy G, my bad.
Yeah.
My bad, brother. My bad.
Oh, Tangy, I think I heard that name before.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, you should like try to lock in, do some skits, man. Minnesota guys fit together with these type of things. And y'all all, you know what I mean?
Skits, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I definitely do some skits, man. I definitely do that too. Work with people.
Well, we're gonna put that in the universe again, goddammit. You know
we're gonna put it together.
No, we put it in the universe.
Here, now.
It's in the universe, nigga. I don't make people do nothing. You know what I mean?
You see, look up. This is a universe. Like shit.
Some niggas will sit on the floor and take a selfie. Some niggas would do that. Trying to lie. Niggas is crazy. All right, man. So I gotta ask you this, man, because I always ask people these type of things, man. Cardi B or Megan Thee Stallion? Who you taking?
Ooh. Cardi B. Cardi.
You taking Cardi? Why Cardi? You just with this nigga. Why Cardi? Why Cardi? If you could explain. Is it
like,
just...
she's Dominican, she's attractive. You know, even though she was all set, but you know, if she ever comes single, you already know, man.
Hey yo, Offset, you better be careful, man. A nigga from Minnesota is on your girl's heels. You better be careful, nigga.
He said it just like I would have said it too.
Man, so y'all both gonna be there's gonna be two Minnesota niggas trying to get
Hey, shit. Hey, listen.
Shout out to both of them. I still like that song they did last year too. That shit was wild.
Which one was
Double
that?
Trouble. Yeah. When they was on the song together, I forgot the name of it.
In the songs.
Fuck the name
of you talking about the wet ass pussy song?
There we go.
Yeah.
I always watch that video, but just without the music.
He said he literally.
I just turned the video on, just put it on mute, and just watch it.
Oh man.
And judge him the whole time, but still watch it again. I ain't shit, man. I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyway, so you said you take her over them. So as far as industry crushes, man, I know you gotta have some, man. You done seen shit that people ain't seen. You done been to some of these parties that niggas wasn't at. So like, as far as industry crushes, who would you say you have one if you do?
Like, are you talking about far as the industry?
Yeah, industry. Yeah. You ain't got out nobody here. You ain't got out nobody in the soul.
In
Hollywood or some shit.
Man, I would say man, I say it's a lot of them. Mulatto. I think I'm saying her name.
Mulatto, for sure. Mulatto from Atlanta.
My nigga, I be on follow. I don't know who that.
Yeah, she popping right now.
She was on the one show. What's that show called?
The Rap Game.
The Rap Game. That's what we got Red here for all the facts.
Yeah, shout out Red. Yeah,
shout out Red for the facts.
I definitely fuck with her on some crush shit though. You know, man, who else? Like Cash Doll. You know, I fuck with her though.
I like Cash Doll. She cool.
Yeah, man.
I feel like she'll rob a nigga though. You know what I mean? But she cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say Cash Doll. That's all I can say.
Cash Doll like she done set up a few niggas before. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, she from the D. You know. Yeah. Like, long as she don't do that to me, I'm good.
Facts. I get it exactly.
You gotta watch her though.
They do come from a fucked up background.
Gutter era. You know what I mean? Like
shit.
What kind of background you come from?
Man, you know, for me, grew up in North Minneapolis, man, and the lower end, man. I'm saying not too on West Broward, man. I come from a situation, you know, we don't set niggas up. We just let it be known, like shit, like it's not, it ain't like no tricky shit, nothing like that.
Like you gonna know if it's a problem. It's not gonna be no sneaky stuff, right?
It ain't gonna be no sneaky shit. We just let it be known, like if you on some function, we can't fuck with you. Like if you ain't what you say you is, just move weight, man. Just like let's say if you a rat or some shit, like can't fuck with you.
Be around me, right?
Okay, so you say you from the lower end, right?
Yeah.
So there's different sections of Minneapolis, like of North Minneapolis.
You know, like North, you know, you got higher ends of the North Minneapolis, like BCPP.
So it's a lower end and then a higher end.
Yeah.
For our people that don't know.
Like, you know, like when I say Northside Zone in North Minneapolis, you know, the lower end is like you know, like the North Minneapolis pretty much. Like if you go right up Glendale, Darlin, or West Broadway or everything like that, like if you look like if you go over there on that side, like if you look at like the Park Boys as example, like Farview, North Commons, those are like the lower end, like Bethune and all that's lower end. But if you go like in Brooklyn Center or Brooklyn Park, that's like the higher end.
So the suburbs are like the higher end?
Yeah, that's like the higher end of the middle, like, cause it's like a half hood suburb.
So y'all treat them like light skinned nigga in class, or y'all treat them like, you know what I mean, like brothers? How y'all treat them? Are they Conrads?
Like, man, like, you know, like when it comes to light skinned people, light skinned considers black people though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you treat them like the redheaded stepchildren.
Very much. Very much.
Okay. Say no more. So what's like the hugest difference between the North and like South Side? You know what I mean?
Man, you know, South Side.
I had fun on the South Side. I ain't gonna lie.
No, I got, man, you know, I shout out to RB George Floyd, man. George Floyd put on South Minneapolis, man. Like I'm gonna be honest, though. South Minneapolis, man, you know, they doing their thing too. Like, you know, shout out to Southside Zone too. Like South Minneapolis, you know, I went to school over South. You know what I'm saying, for 3 years, and then you already know, man, what I'm saying, you know, they put in work, you know, they doing their thing, the lower end and the highest
football too. You were a huge football guy at Edison.
Northeast.
Yep, Edison. Teddy's, right? Edison Teddy's is out.
No, Edison Tommy's.
Edison Tommy's. Oh shit.
Oh yeah, when you talk about the Teddy's, you talk about Roosevelt Teddy's.
Roosevelt. Okay, yeah. All the Minneapolis schools be confusing me, man.
Yeah, I know. Like Edison Tommy's. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit is okay. Yeah.
Edison Tommy's is a cat though. Like it's like a mascot cat, and then Roosevelt Teddy's like the teddy bear. Okay. Like, you know what I'm saying. But you know, I come from Edison High School for 4 years. I graduated 10 years ago. 2011. Like I did 4 years.
Me too, man. Shout out to you, man.
You already
2011, man, for real.
2011 too?
Oh, shit. You know what I mean?
Hey, we couldn't have no 10-year graduation, man. Y'all niggas better not either.
I wouldn't go. I see all them niggas on Facebook. I don't want to see them niggas.
Fuck that shit.
Oh, them niggas gonna ask they gonna ask to hold something.
Oh, man.
No.
Oh, I feel it, man. But yeah, man. I know, cause I know our 10-year anniversary coming up too. Like,
supposed to be like in June. Supposed to be like in June. I
don't know how this shit gonna turn out.
I'll be honest though. I already know them niggas gonna have one for my class. They thirsty. They gonna have one.
It's a big ass class. Hell yeah, like you said, they thirsty.
What's been like the biggest struggle with you, like you had to deal with during COVID? Or have you kind of been moving and grooving, doing your same thing, or has it been hard for you?
Man, like the biggest struggle for COVID-19, man, I'm saying, ever since I realized the clubs was shutting down, shows was getting canceled. I can't move the way I wanted to move because, like, you know, because it kind of made me low down my prices. Now I can't get paid the way how I should get paid. I was like, man, y'all gotta pay me this amount, book me whenever. And then I was told that you only had a certain amount of people to come, just like most celebrities nowadays. Now I'm saying if they do a show, they had to have this limit of people, and I'm like, nowadays you see a lot of streams, people watching, and I'm looking like how people supposed to be performing? You basically tell me people had to watch you do the script while you perform, get paid.
That's the weirdest shit to me. Looking at that, that's not performing.
That's not performing. That's weird as hell. When people watch you teeth through the screen and watch this shit. This funny though, but it's just I don't know, man. It's just
so that shit been like, and that's been like affecting a lot of entrepreneurs, like a lot of rappers and shit. Because I've been seeing like a lot of rappers, even in the industry, like they've been reading shit. I read some shit about Lil Durk buying like a semi-truck company or some shit. I don't know if that shit was fake or not. You know what I mean?
If he did, he's smart.
I'm assuming he did. I don't want to say he did, but you know, the nigga that shared it, I don't trust that nigga. But anyway, the situations like that, you know what I mean? Like being able to maneuver when you can't make your money how you used to. You know what I mean? So at least you kind of was there ways that you had to like adjust to this shit, or like make like new lanes and shit?
Man, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, make new lanes. It's like, you know, like, only thing I can say, like, there, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, just, I tell myself every day, man, like, when it comes to shows, what's going on right now with the COVID, though, man, you know what I'm saying? Like how I move now is, like, you know, I just be at the crib, just freestyle, man. Like, cause now I'm just, like, just visiting, like, you know, just, if let's say, you know, I'm gonna still move around, travel and shit, but it ain't gonna stop. COVID is not gonna stop. What I'm doing is just, like, now it's just, like, man, cause I know clubs used to be popular, like Aqua, man, Club New York. Man, all this used to be lit, the Armory, all that, man.
What was lit? What was more lit? I don't mean to cut you off. What was more lit?
Man, I would say Aqua on Sundays and
Miss Aqua, man. I know a lot of people miss Aqua.
Let me see, Club New York on Fridays and Saturdays. Club New York.
And Club New York been gone for a minute, man.
Yeah,
right?
They been gone for that. You already know. Dream Girls, all types of shit, man. You already know.
Dream Girls.
But you know, it's like, you know, Minnesota became like.
What it is, nigga.
Minnesota became like
correct me.
what's
Wrong with you? Need to train you on this shit, man. Right niggas there though.
Yeah, Minnesota became Minnesota became like a little quiet now, because now they changed the hours. Like, okay, like I know nightclubs haven't been going on at all, but I know just bars and strip clubs been going on. I know they changed the hours like 7 to 9.
Man,
I was like,
who the hell want to go to the club for 2 hours? That shit's retarded.
Nobody. I never been to a club for 2 hours like that. Brothers used to be popping too. I had to give a shout out to Brothers. I almost forgot about them too.
And that's a fly bar too. Like Brothers is like literally one of the only bars. It's a bar that's
cracking.
Brothers. Yeah, I was gonna say Brothers like one of those bars that's like
upstairs and downstairs.
Yeah, it's like a
and the sushi lounge
is consistent.
Yeah, the Mexicans treat that joint like a club. You go down in the basement, boy, they be down there, boy, getting mad, boy.
Hey, zombie pub crawl night and Halloween. Yeah.
Man, I used to be in that in the month.
2017, zombie pub crawl.
Oh shit!
Crazy.
Bring it back.
He's crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. He's crazy, but we have fun. But he's crazy. He's a funny guy.
Shout out to the good guys at the Summit Brewery. They always make sure I have a good time.
Do a longer pitch for like 50 seconds. Keep it going.
And they don't even know, man. Every time I drink Summit, I always go out and I always have the time of my life. And they keep the good times coming. And anytime you want to live your best life, you're going to make sure that you get a Summit EPA or a Slugfest or an IPA or Summit anything. Anything will guarantee the night of your life.
St. Paul's own. Ding. All right, man. In closing, we're just gonna wrap it up a little bit. Let's wrap it up, man. I always ask people this, man.
Hey. Before you ask him about the celebrity features.
What's up?
Ask him about celebrity features.
Oh, yeah.
Did you do some celebrity features?
Yeah, what'd you do? I already did, didn't I?
No, not about the
I
celebrity.
got the tape. I know I did. I got the tape. I know I did.
Oh.
I asked him already. Yeah, I think he said like Trippie Redd and shit or some shit like that. He named a bunch of people.
Oh, that he did a song with?
No, that he did a song with. I didn't hear what you said.
I think I was talking about like.
Yeah, I know. I didn't hear what you. I thought you said like Wood. I thought you said like the songs he already did with
people you know who's popping though. I think you talking about name the industry who's popping.
No,
like what famous people have you done songs with? I was confused. I didn't.
Oh yeah, I ain't.
You got?
Oh yeah, no. As far as like if I want to work with a celebrity, no. Oh yeah. You right.
No,
you
what
did.
celebrities you working with?
Oh, what celebrities?
Yeah, have you worked with already?
Yeah, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. When they come now, I ain't worked with no celebrities recently like that, but you know I did.
No, like in your career.
Like in my career though, like I did used to work with Riff Raff back in the day. I did used to work with Raspy for B2K. I used to work with a few artists though, man, mainstream.
Raspy? Oh shit! You good.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm trying to think. Man, I did a few remixes for a lot of people too, man. Like I did a little Soulja Boy remix and all this other stuff, man.
I heard
a lot of stuff.
I heard something. I heard I don't know if it's true or not. Did you have like a back and forth with like Lil Yachty and Lil Uzi Vert and like 21 Savage?
Yeah,
what the fuck was that about?
I don't know, man. It was just some like a skit, man. It was just some other shit, man.
Oh, okay,
It was a
okay.
skit.
It ain't no real smoke.
Nah, really.
Alright, cool,
It's
cool.
just entertainment. But yeah, that's what I was talking about. I ain't gonna lie, part 2 in 2017. I know you talking about.
Yup.
I ain't gonna lie. You know, it was on World Star back in the day. You know, it wasn't no real nothing intentional, man. But like most of the songs, I did have like a few big artists I was working with back in the day. But mostly of the songs I did was just on my own and like a few underground people I respect. But mostly I just more stayed to my level with my music.
Okay, that's real, man.
Some solo stuff.
Alright, man. So like, yeah, in closing, basically, what's something that like you want to leave on the earth when you're gone? If you want to be like, you know what, this is what I left, you know, like legacy. You know what I mean? Like, what do you want your legacy to be remembered as when you leave?
Man, like remember me as the 50 Tyson, the legend of GOAT. And 50 Tyson paved the way for like internet viral stars, and he opened the way for a lot of Minnesota rappers, and 50 Tyson became one of the biggest, well-known superstar that they ever had in Minnesota history. Like 11 years ago, and only thing I can say to myself, like, let's say if I would have died today, man, I'm saying everybody would have been saying all this. Man, it would. I would say it would be just like how Prince died. They was talking about all this a lot about Prince and stuff. That they gonna put me in that bracket.
Yo.
And then they got a lot of celebrities talk about 50 Tyson this. I remember I used to watch this man on his bathroom rap video. Then man, they go Lil Kim. It used to be pretty much Lil Kim. Everybody gonna be talking about it. That would be like, damn.
So that's what you're saying. Okay, man, that's dope, man.
That's gonna make Minnesota like, damn. We lost, but it's another legend.
Hey, man, that's a fact, man. Like, you know what I mean? We all go eventually, you know what I mean? But, you know, when you go, you're definitely going to be a legend, you know what I mean? You already made your way, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, for real. So I'm going to say it again. We respect you up here, you know what I mean? So,
yeah, appreciate it.
Shout out to my boy 50 Tyson for coming through, talking with us, man. It's been another episode, man. You know what I mean? Say no more.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm 50 Tyson, man, and I appreciate y'all having me on this interview, man. You on the show, man. It's going down. 2021, a year's up. We coming, man. You already know. Stay tuned.
Hey, gang.